So it means that these sneakers right here, we're currently at the hot pink, and I think it's a dark dust version of the Converse collab. And my question actually is, do all these different colors, models, and slight modifications kind of hurt the feeling that you have towards the Rick Owens collections? Because there's so many available. Of the Rick Owens website alone, I think there's like 20 pairs of Ramones, 20 pairs of Geo baskets. There's a ton of Kiss boots, whereas they first felt really exclusive. Right now you can choose if you want the Kiss boots to be as close to your heel as possible or to be as high up, almost all the way to your crotch. I mean, and that's only the models that I'm talking about. Then you have all the different colors that are coming out. And also materials. Another thing. Teddy, like the faux leather, cargo, abstract, double bumper, and the list goes on and on. And then we can do all these models in a different color as well. There's so much choice, and that's good if you're really picky about what you want to buy. Maybe the Geo baskets with the ring at the back look way more tough to you and better to wear than a regular pair of cargo baskets with no real, not real attraction around it. It's just real subtle. And that's what I want to say as well. The core design of Rick Owens is so strong that it's, I understand that it's good to do this in means of business because you can just do slight modifications, but it just seems a little bit overwhelming nowadays. All these different pairs and colors of the same thing, but really flooding, I feel like. The Ramones aren't selling out anymore. Maybe that's a thing as well, if you release so many different colors and materials and variations of the same thing. And a lot of like newcomers to Rick Owens would probably pay full price for something, and then after that realize that it's not that difficult if you put a lot of time in the work in the looking for it, and the searching, the entire journey of finding the items that you really want for a decent price that is better for your wallet, because it doesn't, nobody cares what you paid for the items. Maybe to compare, but I mean, it's the same pair of cargo baskets if you buy it for 600 instead of 800, or yeah, just as an example. I do love the rubber versions of the cargo baskets. The taped versions look amazing, and they're that really, maybe it's the dirty white as well, but they're so white. I haven't seen them in real life, but I dislike the fact that those are rubber, but it's a cool design. But yeah, do you want to buy another pair of the same thing with just a slight modification? I have done that with a lot of the things, but my personal motivation to do that is keep improving the models a little bit and then maybe sell the older model. So I first had the like double bumper socks, and then I saw the double bumper silver ones, but they ended up being samples, so I'm not really going to be wearing them anymore. But I thought, well, maybe if that's really what I'm doing with that, I can probably sell the other ones and then just keep the unique ones or the better ones in my opinion. But for the Converse collab, that's not really the case. There's like no resale value really for it if you worn it. You see people trying to charge €100 for a worn pair of Rick Owens Converse, and that's simply not going to work. Even the silver ones, the low ones, all the low ones I think are really, they went all on sale. I think everywhere I looked, I saw these on sale, even as low as €80. It just doesn't work to charge 100 because retail was maybe a little bit above double. Maybe I think they're 160 original retail price, European retail price. And I even haven't worn them. The metallic versions, I think I've worn them once, and the silver ones, not really. And you have to break them in a little bit because it's quite tough. The material, the denim, is quite tough on that. So you have to break these in, and I just don't do it because I have other pairs of sneakers that I prefer to wear over that. And it's just, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of the hype that just catches you. And it just makes you want to buy these things. My feelings towards Rick Owens at this particular moment is quite relaxed, because my feeling is that if a collection releases and it's not a limited collection, I can probably find something that's simply mainline or dark shadow from a different website with a discount code, or even on sale, because there are so many colors, models, and materials to choose from that you can be really picky and you don't have to kick yourself in the head if you miss out on a pair, because you can probably get it elsewhere for a better price that's more friendly towards your wallet. That real need to purchase or jump on it immediately, I feel like what I told you a few years ago, that if you want something you have to buy it immediately. I think we shifted from that, and I think that's real interesting to see. But it kind of happened with all these colors, and maybe in the period of time that we're living in as well. But I can definitely see there's so many on offer, the different colorways, materials, and just what we talked about. And I can just see it flooding the market, also aftermarket. But yeah, just take it easy, look for the best price, and find the model you truly like.